Hey, howdy there again, folks. You can, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Where I go over there, I try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink the stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about foods and the drinks and the things and the stuff that, to be honest, you probably shouldn't eat. But you want to, because, I mean, come on, folks. Come on. It's not a good justification, but, you know, it's what we tell ourselves. Anyway, I'm inside the truck, wearing a cool shirt. Sometimes when I review these things, I wear cool shirts. Today's no exception. Boom! Got my Cultist black shirt, which I believe I wore in a review not too long ago, maybe for the Burger King Italian chicken sandwich. Go watch that review, by the way. That one's one of, not to toot my own horn, but, I think that's one of my better ones. But yeah, speaking of chicken sandwiches, we're at it again, folks. We're in the midst of the chicken sandwich wars, and I've been doing my part to go over there and scout out all the different elements and different options. You can go over there and make an informed decision about your chicken sandwich decisions. Okay? So, what am I trying for y'all today? Well, smooth the thing down a little bit. There we go. I've done two videos so far. A place called Fry the Coop. F-A-R-Y, the Coop. And I did my first one, I think, like a couple weeks ago, and I was really blown away by their offering. But go watch those reviews. And I decided that I was basically just going to kind of go through their menu because I really like what they have to do. And aside from having a number of different chicken sandwich styles and stuff, they also have 6 different heat levels. That's not 6. 6! 6. 6 different heat levels. So far, of the heat levels, I have gone through country, which is like their basic one. Level 2, which I think it's just regular or something like, I forget, medium maybe. Or no, the one I'm about to try is medium. That's number 3. So I've done 1, 2, I'm about to try 3 for y'all. And number 4 was hot. I tried that in the first video along with the country, the normal style one. So, as I just mentioned, we're going to go to level 3. Now, my previous one where I did level 2, I said that I was probably most excited for number 3. If you watch these videos, you probably know by now that when it comes to these chicken sandwiches, I tend to prefer the spicy iteration. Well, level 2 was a solid spicy chicken sandwich for what it was. I felt like it was a little bit more subdued than what I was personally hoping for, so that's why I'm excited for number 3. So, we're gonna get to doing, folks. Boom! Chicken sandwich. Let's open up the chicken sandwich. Yeah, this is medium. So, like I said, you know, I'm going to mostly be focusing on the heat and everything, what I feel it brings to the overall sandwich experience. But, you know, if you want a more specific review of the chickenness of the whole thing, like I say, go back and watch some of my older episodes. So, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. So, oh man, we got coleslaw, we got sweet pickles. Oh man, I'm excited, folks. I'm excited, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's go into this. Let's see how it is. We're gonna go from the ass end of the chicken, man. We want to taste that spice. I should mention, unlike pretty much all the other spicy chicken sandwich offerings out there, theirs doesn't get the heat from a sauce that they put on. It's from a dry rub that they put on the chicken. And yeah, let's go one more. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, pretty much what I was anticipating from the previous video. The mild, that's what it was called. The mild had like a touch of heat, but it wasn't particularly, it really didn't have like that much spice to it. This is pretty much exactly where, at least for me, I like the spice level to be. I could maybe do a touch higher, maybe just a touch. But the thing is, I've already had level 4. This is level 3, I've already had level 4. The jump between level 3 and level 4 is pretty substantial, folks. Level 4 had me sweating. So, if they had like a level like 3.5, that might be exactly what I'm looking for, but this is extremely close. It's got a nice warm heat to it. It's not going to punch you in the throat, but as you move around, I mean, you're tasting it, you know. It's there, it's present, gives you that nice warm feeling like a spicy chicken sandwich should. That is exceptional. And it's also my lunch. Yeah, that's really good. It plays perfectly with all the other elements. The coleslaw, sweet pickles. And it's just really wonderful aspect to it, because like, one of the things I really like about Fry the Coop and their chicken sandwich is just everything about it tastes so good. Like, it's so flavorful. You get the creaminess and the texture from the coleslaw. You know, you get the crunchiness and, you know, the chicken flavor from the chicken. You get the occasional sweetness from the sweet pickles. And having that heat, like, I'm the type of person, I love like different flavor combinations, different, savory and spicy and sweet and savory, and, I love mixing that stuff up. I think that's fantastic. Having that level of spice to it, I think is perfect with everything going on. It's not overwhelming everything else, but at the same time, it's not being overwhelmed. It's a very well balanced chicken sandwich. Leaves a little lingering heat, but it's not like I said, it's not super crazy or anything like that. Like, I think that, for people who maybe aren't the biggest spicy fans, I'd stick with maybe level 2 with the mild. But if for whatever reason, I'm not saying that they would do this, but like, let's say, your family went over there and like one person got a mild and one person got a medium, and they got switched up when they were handing out the food. I don't think you'd lose your mind over it either. Like, it's spicy, but it's certainly a fully respectable level of spiciness that, like I say, it brings a nice warmth to the situation. So I really enjoyed that. Now, where would I rank it in terms of the ones that I've had? So with my previous one, I had the country and the mild, and then the level 4. Level 4 being what it is, and mind you, there's 2 other levels, and yes, I plan to get to those. Those will be next. The level 4, I mean, that's a chicken sandwich for a certain day. That's a chicken sandwich where, like, I really want I want it, man. I want the spiciness, and I do have those days. Would not be a go-to chicken sandwich for me. Now, of the 3 remaining, I would say that for me, it really, and I figured that this would probably be the case, it really comes between the country, the standard, and now the level 3. The level 2 is perfectly fine, But for me, it's too much of a midway point. Like, it's still a perfectly good chicken sandwich, but eating it, I wanted that extra spice, and I get that with level 3. So for me, at the moment, 4 would kind of be at the bottom, but not because it's bad, just because it's a very specific chicken sandwich. Level 2, I guess, would be above that because I'd probably be more likely to order that on a semi-regular basis. But out of the other 2 that I've had, those would be the 2 that I would go to, the country and the medium. And of those 2, it's really tough to say, honestly, because the country chicken sandwich it's such a great chicken sandwich, and it does such a great job of being a really great chicken sandwich. With the medium, it brings that spice, it's bringing something else to the table. You're not losing any chicken, because they're using good chicken, folks. But obviously it's a different thing. I think... Which amongst the two? I would say... I mean, the thing is, I guess it comes down to which one I would order more frequently. I would probably order the medium, the level 3, above the normal, the country style. But then at the same time, it's I would never hesitate to get the country style. If I'm going to Popeyes and I'm getting a chicken if I'm getting a chicken sandwich, I'm always going for the spicy. Their normal one is perfectly fine, but the spicy one is at such a higher level for me personally in terms of my flavor preferences that it's always my go-to. Whereas conversely, with this versus the medium versus the country style with Fry the Coop, it really, I could very happily go back to the original one because it does certain things, it's its own experience. It doesn't feel like the lesser experience of the level 3, it's its own thing. But I do think I would probably go with the level 3 out of all of them. And my guess is level 3 will probably stay the top because, like I said, I do still have 2 more to go, but if they're spicier than level 4, it'll be hard to imagine that they'll be go-to items for me, but we'll see. So anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let y'all go. If you do 5 things for me real quick before I get out of here, have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, and if you could go over there and have yourselves a level 3 spiciness rest of your life, that's the perfect amount. You're over there, you're doing stuff, you're out and about, you're an interesting individual, you're not some wallflower off on the side, no offense to my fellow wallflowers, or the band. You're doing your thing. But at the same time, maybe you're not level 4, maybe level 4 is a little bit too much for you. Level 4 might involve, having to get some bail money together every now and again. Not all the time, just every now and again. And then if you can do 2 final things for me, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But if can't do that, sometimes can't do that. I know I can't do it all the time. What should you do? Don't be an asshole. You're gonna fail sometimes, folks. You're just gonna, okay? Everybody has their asshole moments. I certainly do. Every human being I've ever met has had those moments. But try to mitigate it. That's all I'm saying, Try to keep that asshole level as low as possible. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. I'm trying to think, because usually when I do the thing, I try to incorporate it with the thing, but I've done so many chicken sandwiches, it's hard to incorporate it with the thing at this point. You know what? Just go over there, rescue an animal from a shelter. We got Thanksgiving coming up here, which I'll probably have to find something turkey related to try, I guess. But tell the people around you love them, do all that good stuff, the season and stuff. Thanksgiving. It's not just lesser Christmas. Bye.